Hey guys, today I'm filming my second update for my Finish 13 by Halloween project. If you guys did not see the intro or my first update, I'll have my playlist linked up in the cards. This is a huge project pan collab with quite a few other project painters. I will have everybody's channel, their video, and their Instagram account linked down below. Please make sure you go watch everyone's video and subscribe to their channel. I am so appreciative to be collabing with these ladies because they are some of my favorite people to watch on YouTube, so it was really cool to be able to do this with them. So we're going to be posting this update today, September 9th, and we're going to be posting our finale on October 30th, the day before Halloween. And for me, that's kind of a long time not to update, so I wanted to ask your all's opinion in the poll question up above. Do you think I should stick to that update schedule, or do you think that I should post on Instagram Live around October 5th to show you guys an update then? That way it's not just like, okay, I finished everything. Like, I really like when people update frequently just so I can actually see their progress along the way. So let me know in the poll what you guys would like to see. I'm fine either way because I'll probably track my progress on my own just because it makes me feel accomplished and it's fun. So anyway, let me know your all's thoughts in the poll. Before I get into the update, I wanted to mention that just a few days ago I posted a chit chat get ready with me using all these products. You can see them all in action, and I did actually film that quite a few weeks before I posted it because I wanted to still have all the items to use except for my brow powder, unfortunately, but everything else I was able to use in that video. So make sure you check that out in case you are interested in seeing that. So now into the progress. So as you guys know, in my first month I was able to hit my goal on one item. I finished up my MAC eyeshadow in Omega that I was using as a brow powder, which meant I had 12 items left. Well, within this past month I was able to hit my goal on 6 products, which is amazing, meaning I only have 6 more products to hit my goal on by the finale. So I'm feeling super good about this, and I think I'll be able to hit my goal on everything, and I'm just so excited about that because in my last update I told you guys I was really nervous, I was panicking doing so many projects at once, but I think it's all going to work out just fine. So anyway, to talk about the items I was able to hit my goal on within the past month, the first is the Lancome Tinty Doll Ultra Wear Foundation in the shade 140 Ivory Neutral. In this foundation line, there is not a good shade match for me. All the fair shades are very pink or very peach. This is the most yellow tone out of the fair shades, and it is a little bit too deep for me, but I am able to make the shade work when I mix it with my Hard Candy Glamoflague foundation in Porcelain. This gives medium coverage. It has more of a natural finish. So many people compare this to Estee Lauder Double Wear, but I think they're very different formulas. I think this one is fine, but I much prefer Estee Lauder Double Wear in the formula and the shade, so this is not something that I would repurchase. The next item I finished was the Dermablend Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I was using this to set my under eyes, and I fell in love with it thanks to this project. I get so excited when that happens, and this is such a nice finely milled powder. My under eyes look very smooth, and this does give a bit of a white cast to the skin, but I actually like that because it helps brighten my under eyes, and much of the time the translucent powder I use under my eyes ends up darkening my concealer, and then my under eyes are the same color as my skin and not brightened, so that's annoying to me, which is why I really enjoy this powder. So I am super excited that I used it up. It's another powder out of my collection, but this is part of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I do plan on picking it up. The next thing I finished is something I actually hit my goal on today, and this is the Milani eyeshadow primer. Of course, I was just using this as an eyeshadow primer every single day, and I have had this bent, twisted every which way, and no more product will come out of here. And at my intro I was right here, so not a ton of products left, but if you guys use eyeshadow primer, you know you only need a little tiny bit. This is my favorite eyeshadow primer that I've tried. A tube lasts me about a year and a half, and I have pretty dang oily eyelids, and this works really well for me, so highly recommend it. I have a bunch of different eyeshadow primers I've received for free, so I'll be finishing those before I repurchase this, but this is the eye primer that I would recommend and repurchase over everything else that I've tried. The next item I hit my goal on would be the Urban Decay eyeshadow in Foxy. I just wanted to hit pan, and as you can see, I have hit pretty dang significant pan on this shadow. I have been using this to set the eyeshadow primer in my crease, and I am going to be putting this product to the side for now because in my fall project pan I will be focusing on a different shade to set my eye primer, but if I use that one up pretty quickly, I will go back to using this one until winter, and I have something else planned for that. But I I'm super happy that I was able to hit so much pan, and I was surprised because I haven't really tried to pan Urban Decay eyeshadows before, and I was really able to get through this matte formula quite quickly. Then we have my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Summer Lovin'. At my last update, I had just hit pan, and I have been working on this so much to finish this completely. As I've told you guys, it's pretty easy for me to work through shimmery ColourPop Super Shock shadows. Mine are really dried out for the most part, so the way I apply them is one layer with a sponge tip applicator, which helps really give me that precision, and then after I do the rest of my shadows, I will go back in and apply a layer with my finger to really intensify the shine. That helps me get the best look, and it helps me pan these pretty quickly. This shade was a rose gold, but it did have some white and silver mixed in here because it was a tie-dye shade. This did have a good bit of glitter fallout. Out of all the different rose gold shadows I've tried, like Amaze, Weenie, Lala, this is my least favorite out of those. Even if this was permanent, it wouldn't be something I would repurchase. I would choose one of the other rose golds over this one, but I do like the formula, and I'm really happy to have another Super Shock used up. And the last item I was able to hit my goal on would be the Tarte Tarteist Glossy Lip Paint in the shade Obvi. This is a beautiful peachy nude lip gloss. As you can see, I completely scooped it out. I took out the stopper. I got everything out of here. I love this formula. So this is a pretty thick opaque gloss, but it doesn't feel heavy or sticky on the lips. It reminds me of the Anastasia lip gloss formula, except I like this one a little bit better, and they all come in different nude shades, so it's not gonna feel like you have a bright lip color on that might be smearing all around. So I think it's super comfortable, it feels very smooth, and it also has a really glossy finish, which makes your lips look juicy. So I have absolutely fallen in love with this gloss formula, and I do plan on repurchasing this shade and one other. So now I will show you guys the progress on all the items I have left, starting with my Pixi sprays. This is the Glow Mist I have been using as a primer spray, and here's where I was at my last update, and this is where I am now. So as you can tell, I used a significant amount of this in the past month, and the reason I have so much more progress is that the month before I was really testing out the ColourPop complexion products. I'll have that review linked up here in case you didn't see it, but I wanted to really test those products and not add in too many other things that might affect the wear. So that's why I didn't have as much, but as you can see, a ton of progress here. I've been using it every single day, and my goal was just to use up half of where I started from. So I actually measured that, and the halfway mark is actually right down here. So I think I can definitely hit that by next month, but of course by the finale. And whenever I hit that goal, I'm just going to continue using this until the finale, so I can use that every single day. Really happy with that progress. It's not something I really enjoy, but I don't mind using it. Then I have the Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist. Again, this is where I was on my last update. This is where I am now, so quite a bit of progress. And this silver mark here would be the halfway point, so I am super close on this one. So again, I should be able to hit my goal no problem, and I will continue using both of these until the finale. I like this one much more than the Glow Mist, but overall they're just fine setting sprays. And then I have the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I thought this was gonna last me forever, but I've been using it every single day, and over the past couple of days I've been scraping and realizing, dang, there is actually not much left. So I think I'm gonna finish this up within the next week, which is crazy, but kind of good because I did put a different face primer in my fall project pan that I just started, so I feel like I'll be able to finish everything. So I'm pretty happy with that, but I do have to say that I was having this primer kind of ball up on my skin, and I thought it was because of the moisturizer I was using, but it's not. It's because of the Glow Mist, which is really weird. I didn't think this would affect my primer, especially being that it's a glowy product, not putting a matte product on top of a matte product. So something about this combination does not work well. So again, that will also make me happy to use this up. But I'm happy that I tried this primer today without the Glow Mist because I like the primer more, and of course it doesn't ball up on my skin. So I did just want to mention that in case you ever tried the two of them together. Wouldn't really recommend it. The next item I have is Matte Malloy from the Balm Meet Matte Nude Palette. I did hit my goal on this one last time, but I told you I would keep it in the project and continue to work on this. I use this as a brow bone highlight. It is amazing. I have greatly expanded the pan since my last update, so I will insert a before and after picture. So I'm going to continue working on this. I'm going to try to use this every single day until I use it up. So hopefully that will be before the end of the year, but this eyeshadow has lasted me such a long time and it is the best matte white I've ever used. So I am really enjoying using this on a daily basis. Then I have the Decay Perversion Mascara. This is a gimme product. I've been using this every single day and I will probably use this until the finale or whenever I feel like it is drying up. But I think this gives my lashes some really nice volume and a little bit of length as well. So I'm enjoying using that. Then my last item is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm in Natural Mint. Here's where I was at my last update, or actually the intro. I was right here. And here is where I am now approximately. I am twisting this thing every which way, trying to get product out, and I still get a little bit here, a little bit there. So I think this is something I should be able to use up within the next couple weeks as well. So I am feeling really happy with this update. I will totally have hit my goal on everything by the finale, which is exciting. And again, please let me know in the poll if you guys would like me to update on Instagram in between this update and the finale on YouTube. So let me know that. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.